I think that's a really good idea. One, I think importantly, especially for folks that want to live outside of the DC area, that provides people the opportunity to like find a place to live here in Baltimore. So I think that's one of the things that Baltimore has been looking forward to is, getting transportation so that folks can live here, but then also commute up to DC and work there. I actually have a coworker who wants to do that. She lives in Bel Air, actually, so it's a little bit further of a hike, but she's looking at taking Amtrak right now. I believe that's probably around an hour and a half or so for the trip. So if they can speed that up, definitely make it a little bit more accessible for folks.
I really feel like it's interesting and also very kind of scary. I'm willing to let other people get that experience in before I myself take that route. But it is another form of transportation for people here in the inner city of Baltimore, so that's a good thing too.
I'm not going to say I'm against it, but I'm definitely not for it because I feel like, we already living in a high-tech world of speed with the internet and things like that. And so man's always looking to move faster. I think that I've seen the advertisement of this railroad, and it moved, in my opinion, entirely too fast. And so I can't say that I'm against it, but I can definitely tell you I would not ride it.
It's definitely good that there's another mode of public transit. I'm not sure how quick people will be to use it. I definitely think that it's really dependent on price and accessibility. There are other modes of public transit, so I think it really for different ranges of socioeconomic background.
For me, I think the $25 mark might be convenient for people here, but it might be more expensive for that convenience.
I definitely think there is a group of commuters that would take advantage of that the price point would not be a problem, and they do have reasons to get to and from Baltimore and DC very quickly.
Like I said, I wouldn't want to experience it, but I think because the thing travels so fast, a lot of people would want to take it, so I think the prices should be reasonable. I'd say maybe from here to DC, maybe $35.
It's a little bit cheaper to live here in Baltimore than it is in DC, so I feel like folks will be willing to pay a little bit more of a premium. I like Baltimore a lot more than I do DC. I lived in DC for about 10 years and lived in Baltimore for about 12. And out of the two, definitely prefer Baltimore over DC, for living anyway.